it's me. We have reached 450 subscribers. Yay! I know it's taken me forever, but you know, I'm just a little old lady that kind of trumbles around in this, so that's okay. But we're gonna have a little customer appreciation thing going on, so if you want to see how we're gonna handle this, come on back and we'll get into it. Okay, first off, let me say how thankful and happy I am that y'all subscribe to me and support my little channel. Thank you so much. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be here without you. No, wouldn't. So, you know, this is just a way for me to say thank you so much. Make sure that you are a public subscriber, because otherwise I can't tell if you're a subscriber if you're not, you know, subscribed public. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to give away is, and this is my palette, the Fresh Squeeze palette from Lorella. Now y'all know I like me some bougie stuff, but this Lorella has got my number. And look at this. Fresh Squeeze. It is. I've already put some primer on my eyes, so let's grab a, I don't know, some kind of a brush here. Oh, this looks like a good one. Nice big puppy from Bling Brushes. And first, I kind of want to go in with, a matte, just to have something, you know. So we're going to go in with this one right here. I think will make a great transition shade for me. So, first off, I would love it if in your comment below, if you could kind of tell me, you know, give me some kind of an idea how long you've been a subscriber. You know, I mean, 1 year, 2 years, forever, recently, you know, you don't have to say like 3 months, 2 weeks, 4 days, 5 hours. Okay, no, I'm not looking for that. Just, you know, roundabout idea, you know, how long you've been subscribed to the Glam Goat channel. Okay, wow, this is a good shade for me. It really is going on nicely. I'm using Gerard Cosmetics little pot primer for my eyes. I prefer primer in a pot rather than putting it, you know, out of a tube. I just feel like I get less waste that way, and it's just easier for me. So there's that. Wow, that's a nice transition shade. Let's grab a rag and wipe off that brush. All right, let's do above the eye first, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. What do you think? Blue and yellow? There's plenty of blue and plenty of yellow. So, I'm going to take this yellow right here, which is, I need my glasses. Refreshing, because, you know, it's naturally squeezed. So we're going to go into refreshing with the same brush, and, you know, I'm just patting it on there a little bit, because there's not an issue with pigment with these. And I'm going to just kind of go in the middle and then go back and forth, kind of above the There we go. Kind of stifling it in a little bit. Just, you know, above the lid, okay? In the crease. Lord have mercy. Might even need just a tiny, tiny bit more. Because, you know, the bigger and fatter your brush is, the more it spreads it out. You know, that's why it blends well with a brush like this. Where if you have a smaller or flatter brush and you pat it on, that's when you get like the really more opaqueness and the darker, because it pulls more of the product. I don't know, there's always just something lacking in this spot right here. I don't know. I don't know. But what the heck, let's just go ahead and fill that in. Okay, and the other side. So, how long have you been subscribed to this channel? Okay. That's your number one comment. Yep, this is going to be an essay. Now, how long have you, been subscribed to my channel? And next, have you ever tried Lurella products? They do make a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm an eyeshadow, so obviously that's the first thing I tried was the eyeshadow, but I have tried several of their other products and been really happy with them as well. That look the same on both sides? Yes, maybe just a little. Okay, so I want to take this kind of shimmery yellow. That is a yellow now. That is not a gold. That is a yellow. You don't see a lot of yellow shimmer. Usually it looks yellow in the pan and then you pick it up and it actually turns out to be gold. But I'm just going to put this right under the brow just a little bit. Whoo! Baby! There is some shine there. So this will be one of the palettes. I do have a brand new one still in the cellophane. That this will be one of the palettes in the giveaway. This isn't going to be the biggest giveaway, but 450 is not the biggest. Wait till we get to 500. We're going to do a little something at 500, but wow. I mean, seriously, guys, look at that. And I have worn this stuff like all day. I believe it's waterproof. And like it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't leave. It doesn't lighten up. It really competes with a much more expensive. What have I got for a packing brush? All right, we're gonna use a Luxie. This is an old Luxie. Excuse me. My nose is fine until I turn on the camera, and then it's like, oh no. All right, I really want to go with this pretty light blue. Yep, that's what I said. All right, come on, stay where I put you. Lord have mercy. Okay, so how long have you been subscribed to my channel, to the old Glam Goat? We have been around for a while, even though I have only 450 subscribers, but that's okay. That's okay. We kind of do our own thing, right? Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. And I think I'm going to come like just almost all the way. I mean, this palette is got a lot of shimmer in it. It's got what? 2 greens, 2 blues, some yellows, some browns, kind of a mossy green. Is that a... Yeah, the mossy green is a matte. So, I mean, you've got the mattes in here. This is just really a nice palette. Getting a little bit of fallout, but you know what? I do this. I keep forgetting to tap off my brush. It's always so much better if you tap off your brush first, because, you know, hello? Might have to do a little more concealer right there. Or, you know, maybe we'll make out like we did it on purpose. Okay, let's go to the other eye. Okay, so, like how long? Where was I at? How long? And have you ever used Lorella products? But yeah, I'm not making this easy, am I? Okay, and once we get the blue on this eye, let's take a look at the other palette, which I sadly do not have a photo of this other palette. But it is in the, see, I'm doing it again. I forget to tap it off. It's in the, cellophane. So I'm not taking it out of the cellophane. You know, when I give it to you, I want it to be brand spanking new. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not going to unwrap it to show it to you. If you really want to see it, you can always go to Lorella.com and wow, huh? I'm just wiping off that brush, and now I'm going to take gosh, I'm so undecided here. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. It's kind of an orangey yellow. And I just want to put that on the inside. Like, kind of pull it over the blue. So it might green out a little bit because, you know, yellow and blue make green. Hello. And I'm going to take my finger and just kind of like, you know, blend that right there. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. So the other palette, I know I said as soon as I get done with the blue, and then what did I do? I went and I grabbed some more stuff. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so the other palette is right here. Still in the bubble wrap even. It's called On the Edge Volume 2. Like I said, it's still in cellophane. It doesn't have pictures on it, but you can go to Lorella. There's the thing right there. Lorella.com and look it up. The Edge Volume 2. It's a neutral palette. If you like a neutral palette, you will like this palette because it is a neutral palette. Which is why I don't have an open one, because I don't really do neutral palettes. Okay, so what else can we do here? Oh my goodness! I think, you know, plus, yeah, they all have nice mirrors on them too. I think I'm going to go under with a little bit of blue. Let me see. I need a smaller, here we go, little detail brush. This is a old Luxie brush. And I'm going to use the darker of the blues. I could go under with green. Okay, scratch that thought. You see this green right here? We're going with the green. I know, right? I know. On our little detail brush there. Whoops. Picked up too much. Don't know my own strength. And we're going to just go under the eye here a little bit with that. Wow. Wow, guys, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. And these are so, I mean, I don't have any kind of affiliation with this brand. They have no idea who I am. Seriously, they have no clue. They would be like, Glam Goat? Huh? But, I cannot speak highly enough about this brand because, you know, in this economy, not everybody can afford to go out and spend $130 on a, you know, Danessa Myricks palette, or, you know, $65 on other palettes. You know, it just, and it seems like the average price for a really nice palette is around $55 to $65. Wow. And just not everybody can do that. So this is a great alternative. Now, I haven't owned any of these palettes over a year, so I can't tell you. Like, my more expensive palettes, I can own them for years and they still work fine. So I don't know. I don't have that kind of time invested. But I can tell you that this makeup stays on all day, okay? All right, we have one more thing to show you. So, how long have you been a subscriber, and have you ever tried Lurella before? I am going to go and put on some mascara, etc., and I will be right back. Okay, and here's the third thing in our giveaway, some face brushes from, of course, Lurella. I do have their brushes. I use their brushes. I love their brushes. So there you go. That's our 3 things for our giveaway. You have to be 18 years old. YouTube is not responsible for any part of this giveaway. This is sheerly on me. These are the products that I have purchased or whatever. So they're going to be good when they leave. I'm going to pack them as good as I can. But, you know, it's kind of the post office, right? So what happens between me and you, I cannot be responsible for. That's up to the post office. I can't replace these products. Let me see. Okay. How long have you been, you know, a subscriber? Have you ever used Lurella products? And let's put a flamingo emoji in your comment. And that's what you have to do to enter. I'm going to go with this. Today is the 20th. Well, when I'm filming, it's the 20th of March. I am going to choose the winners on the 20th of April. So this, you know, you can enter until the 19th, basically, because on the 20th, I'm going to, you know, pull the winner. So you have until the 19th. Tell your friends, share it out. Let's get up to 500, because we're going to have a much better giveaway at 500. Ooh, I guess I could maybe take that off. Lord have mercy, and, you know, put, like, the old lady glasses back on, right? Anyways, I love you guys so much. Flamingo emoji. Essay answers. Beautiful makeup. everybody enter. And again, thank you so much for being a subscriber. And I hope that you wake up dancing, ba-bom-bom, wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.